new releases and catalog horror classics, and much, much more on this episode of Blues of the Week. What's up, everybody? It is Monday. You know what that means? A new week, new Blu-ray release titles, and we got a doozy. Only a few new releases, meaning movies that came out on theaters and then are being ported now onto physical media or home video, but most of these are catalog titles. So first off, I'll start off with the new releases, and that is The Suicide Squad, which is being released by Warner Brothers Pictures. This is also coinciding with a steelbook. I still haven't seen The Suicide Squad because I missed it out on theaters, and here in Canada we don't get that theaters coinciding with streaming services, so it's either you go in to see the theaters or you wait for the 4K or the physical media release. Now the steelbook itself to me is not that impressive. I like what they're trying to go for, but it's just run-of-the-mill, superhero type stuff. And again, it would be a blind buy for me, but I'm actually pretty excited because I've heard really good things about this new Suicide Squad movie, so I might check it out. I might not. Again, it is a modern release, and for 4Ks to be invested in a 4K for a modern release is a bit hard because the whole 2K DI, and although I will appreciate probably the HDR, this is one that I'll probably pass, and I'll probably find it on Black Friday because it is a huge release, $100+ million budget movie, so I'll probably find it anywhere I wanted to during a sale or something like Black Friday. Now next is Don't Breathe 2 on 4K. I didn't see, this is a Sony release, and I don't know if there's going to be a steelbook release. There probably will be because there was a steelbook release for the first one, but when I searched up Don't Breathe 2 4K steelbook, I didn't really find any news about it. But Don't Breathe 2, I was hesitant on the first Don't Breathe. It was an okay movie. It's kind of like, oh, you feel for the main antagonist because he is killing people, but again, they are intruding in his home and all that stuff. But again, for a 4K, I wouldn't justify it. I feel like just staying with the regular Blu-ray would be okay. This is going to be a big pass for me because, I mean, what's cinematography? There's not going to be that much enticement to having it on 4K, but then besides filling up some shelf space. And for a lot of people here on YouTube, and for a lot of Blu-tubers and people who collect physical media, I feel like we have to be more strict on what we buy because, you can't waste money on things like Don't Breathe 2. Again, a miserable movie and a more miserable release because I don't even see the purpose of buying it on 4K because what are you going to get out of it? Finer detail? Yeah, but on what? Anyways, now those are the new releases out of the way. Now we're going to talk about the catalog releases that are being released on 4K. And first off, we got Dario Argento's Deep Red 4K, as well as a limited edition copy with different artwork. I don't know if it's a steelbook. I think it's like a steel slip case or something like that. It comes with a bunch of things, and it is limited to 1,500 copies. So I'm guessing if you probably haven't pre-ordered it, it's probably sold out by now. And this is being released by Arrow Video. It's a Dario Argento classic. I am so pissed off because I still haven't seen it, and I'm a huge fan of Suspiria and Demons, so I can't wait to check this out. It'll probably be sold out by the time I want to get into it, but you know what, maybe I can find it later on a restock and stuff like that. But yeah, again, a really exciting release because I love how, this is October 26th. We're nearing the end of the spooky season, and we're rearing close to Halloween Day, so I'm excited to see all these new releases. This is the last Blu-ray Tuesday, I guess, for the month of October. So next month we're gonna get some more less horror related 4Ks. It's been a fun month. This month has been absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see what else is being released. So next is Ticks on 4K. This is being released by Vinegar Syndrome. Again, another film I haven't seen. It looks promising. I love older films that are being transported to 4K, so that will be really nice. And that's all I gotta say. Ticks on 4K. If you guys have seen it, let me know down below if you guys will pick it up on 4K. Now next is the first time this movie is being featured on 4K, and it is I Spit on Your Grave. Now this is a Ronin Flix exclusive, meaning you'd have to go to Ronin Flix, the website, and you have to buy it directly from there, or else you won't be able to find it anywhere else. Now, they're having this thing where it's like you get $15 off your any purchase. So I highly suggest you guys do that. It says while supplies last, so I don't know if they're gonna have that many copies, especially now the day before release, which is kind of sad because it's a good movie. I don't know if I would justify getting it on 4K. It's a great movie. I'd probably get it on Blu-ray, but 4K, maybe. It is a dirtier, more amateurish type, not amateur, but more like a low grade type film, I mean, I don't know. I mean, would you want to see some guy get his balls cut off in 4K? Maybe, I don't know. Now, next is the Summer of '84 on 4K. Now, this is a Gunpowder and Sky film being released by Vinegar Syndrome. I've heard middling reviews about it. It's a modern, kids film, horror film, like kids modern, like It type vibes, but without like the whole gore and stuff. I haven't seen it, but I saw a little review on it, and I gave it has a 70-something%, mid 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that might be interesting to pick up. I don't know. Summer of '84. Have you guys seen it? Let me know down below if you guys like that film. Again, I'm a bit iffy on modern films, especially for films I don't really know. I probably don't have a huge budget, so the cinematography and all that stuff might not be the greatest, especially nowadays, because modern movies they kind of cheap out on certain things and rely more on like special effects and stuff like that. So I don't know about this, but it might be interesting. And then the last film I have here on 4K, because if you look at blu-ray.com, there is so many releases on physical media. I had to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to see all these like Blu-ray releases, but I just want to focus on 4K because right now I'm only collecting 4K, and I feel like if I want to go buy Blu-ray, I feel like I don't want to spend much on Blu-ray. Like I'd probably spend less than $10 on a Blu-ray unless it's a release that I can't find anywhere else, and it's just a fun release. But yeah, and the last 4K we have here is the 6-String Samurai, and that is also being released by Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I have no idea what this film is, but I like Vinegar Syndrome releases. The artwork looks really good, and late 90s film, which I'm really excited to get into. Again, I probably won't be able to buy it because I don't want, I probably have nothing. I have no idea what it is. It'll probably cost around $30 to maybe $40 here in Canada. So I don't know if I'll pick it up. Let me know if you guys pick it up. And that was basically it. Those are all the releases for this week. A pretty decent release. Last week was a bit abysmal because the only thing I could fathom buying was Silence of the Lambs. And again, that was super hard to come by. And Scream, but Scream has been delayed to shit. So I mean, you can't really find it anywhere besides like the UK and Europe. Because I know a lot of people are posting their Scream unboxings and reviews and from Europe, but not here in the United States and Canada, or just the North America in general. But that was all. You got this. So to run down, we got Suicide Squad, Don't Breathe 2, Deep Red, Ticks 4K, I Spit on Your Grave 4K, Summer of '84 4K, and the 6-String Samurai. And let me know down below, is there any pickups you're going to get immediately? I know I'm really excited to get the Suicide Squad, but again, for a 2K DI, modern day, like superhero, special effects heavy type film, I don't know if I would justify getting it day one, which will probably be around like $34 after tax here in Canada. So I don't know if I want to get that now. I'll probably wait till a sale. Don't Breathe 2 is probably a big pass for me, and the rest are boutique Blu-rays, which you'll only find on Arrow Video, Vinegar Syndrome, and those type of things. So it will cost you a pretty penny to get that. The biggest one I would probably get was I Spit on Your Grave, but again, that's a Ronin Flix exclusive, so I'm not going to be able to find it in my local physical media store, which is a sad thing. And unless I want to spend $40 on a Blu-ray. Like, I really wanted to get Maniac, but Maniac I think it was an exclusive somewhere, and then we got it here on physical media, or at least here in Canada, and there was a here in physical media stores, it's like $55 for a 4K of Maniac, which I was really tempted to get, but for $54 is probably a pass for me. But again, some good catalog titles. I Spit on Your Grave for 4K for its first release on 4K, which is really exciting to see. But besides that, nothing really perks my ears, and nothing really fancies my interest right now, especially for these releases. But some good releases, and I'm really excited to see what's coming next. Stay tuned. Next week I will be posting another Blues of the Week. Every week I will do a Blues of the Week, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get out and hunt for some Blu-rays. I've already bought a bunch of Blu-rays. If you haven't seen my last hunting video, there was a Sunrise Records sale. It wasn't the best sale, but I spent 40 minutes, a 40-minute video of just pure hunting and stuff like that. So if you love hunting videos, please make sure to check out that video in the card above. And thank you so much for watching the video, man. I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below which pickups are you going to be getting this week, or are you going to be passing to save up some money for the upcoming Black Friday sales? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna save some money, you know, work a bit harder, and then get enough cash to where I can splurge, just splurge on Black Friday, because I feel like that's where I'll get the best deals. And even though I know here in Canada, I think Boxing Day has the better sales, I can just switch my Amazon browser to America and get those deals there. So anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, man. I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please, please, please stay safe. God bless. Peace, love, and physical media. Cheers, guys.